back in Elma Moon. So, now that we got courage, we should go give that to Rashad. Also, I'm gonna grab that free money. Actually, where is the inn? I'm gonna go sleep in there real quick. Ooh. Oh, we got all the bread I ate back. Grab that too. Oh, definitely got it back. Where's Springlock? Yeah, I'm trying to use Springlock on it. There we go. Ooh, coffee. Welcome to the Palace of Pampering, the cream of cat's cradle establishments. We pride ourselves on practicality and pricing. Crossing the desert is more is most terribly tiring pursuit. I highly recommend a nice nap to recharge your energies. In order to open the page for this area, your custom is always appreciated. We hope you enjoy a nice nap in the finest inn in all of the Summerlands. Travelers weary from journeying across the desert sands know the royal welcome always awaits them at the Palace of Pampering. Look at that, your wizard companion got all filled up with the memories of the folk who've stayed here before. Tidy, new pages, the more the merrier. Regions of the world, Summerland South. Save your progress, of course. Just did that big boss fight in Myrtle's quest, so I trust you had another perfect night's sleep at the cat's cradle. Travel safely now. That's a good place to have the jump. You can move faster indoors. Fun fact, or at least it feels like it. It is. Actually, and we can go drop one of these in here too. And yep, that's the same. Okay, clean. We have another merit stamp. We might as well have Jack be nimble. Allows you to run a little faster on the hills and plains of the wild world. Here we go. Just see if there's any new missions out there. Nothing left there. Okay. Back we go. Okay. Let's go give Rashad what he wants. / needs. Hey Rashad. You again. How many times must I tell you I am not? Mr. Rashad, sir, we brought the piece of heart that your daughter is missing. You brought what? What are you, deaf or something? He said he can fix your daughter. Truly? Sure, Mr. Rashad, let me leave it to me. But I don't know why, but I have the strangest feeling you were telling the truth. Of course he is. Look at it, that face, man. Butter wouldn't melt. Very well. Then I beg of you, bring her back to me. Heal her heart. Yes, sir. Here she is. Look her. Huh? Tidy. It's just like I thought. We've opened her heart back up again. You can mend it for her now. Don't worry. This will only take a moment. I'm going to give Myrtle's courage, okay? If her heart's wide open, just fire in that courage in your Bob. And Bob's your uncle. And there we go.
What is this?
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I will join you in the fight against Shadar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once more.
The Clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute
Sorry if
came
you
to
guys can hear
represent
that.
the unity of the nations of the world.
I'm not
How
sure
long
if
is
you
it now
can or
since
not.
the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Let me come with you, Oliver. I want to help you fight Shadar. I have a familiar to help me, just like you. Here, boy. Wow, you can fight with familiars too, Esther? Indeed she can. Esther's talent lies in the training and handling of familiars. So she's a more of a familiar keeper than a wizard, is it? Fair enough. Useful folks to have around they are. This is my Drongo. His name is Gogo. Say hello, Gogo. Do the same voice. Tidy. Now that's settled. Let's get down to business. You remember what young Oliver came here for, ain't it, Rashad? Mr.Drippy? I do. Wish to learn the arts of sages, do you not? Yes, sir. Then you will need these spells. Puppet string spell. Secret ingredient spell. Magic lamp. Pulse. Thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir. I am satisfied that you do not lack the determination required. You came here from another world to face Shadar, after all. You knew about me being from another world, I mean? It was your actions that revealed your origins to me. You healed Esther when I could not, which told me that you must have helped her soulmate in the other world. And only one who called that world home could have done such a thing. Wow, so Oliver is from one of the other worlds you told me about, Father. And he was one who saved me. Yes, it's strange. Feels like I've met you in a dream or something. Oliver, it seems there are things that only one such as you can do. You may be able to help our world. You shall have my aid. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. I will beat Shadar. Perhaps, but you will need much training first. Without complete command of the magical arts, you cannot hope to defeat him. The false sages could not overcome the dark Djinn. For a mere boy to do so will require more than enthusiasm alone. What are you thinking? He's going to need to cram a shed load of experience under his belt in a heck of a short time, ain't he? Indeed he is. The kind of experience offered by the trials of the sages, Oliver. You must undertake them. Trials? Where do I take these trials? In the north of the deserts, at the Temple of Trials. The Temples of Trials, you mean? I do. The home of the Supreme Sage, Master of Familiars. You two have much to learn, Esther. Only those with Supreme Sage's blessing are permitted to open the doors of the temple. I will accompany you. Thank you, Father. You'll be great at the trials, Oliver. I know you will. Thank you, Esther. And thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir. Rashad is now traveling with you. And look at that. We got Esther in the party now. Technically Rashad too, but I don't think he's gonna help us at all. It will be soon time for Bana Bazaar. What shall I give them this year? You sure look excited, sir. But of course I am, young man. Bana Bazaar approaches, and I will soon have the inestimable pleasure of buying gifts for my dear grandchildren. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see now. If we include living in other towns across the land, it must be perhaps 30. Jeepers creepers. That's that many? That's an awful lot of presents. That may be so, but for each I am rewarded with a priceless smile of a child. And their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, the man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that in even every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us with something? It could save people in trouble. It could. It sure could. Please say you'll help us. Very well, since you asked so nicely. Thank you very much, sir. There you go. Now we got some more kindness for our locket. Oh, what a marvelous sensation. My heart and my very soul overflows with warmth. Cool. I don't think we can help her because she's, yeah. Because that's the other mission. 50 guilders. It's this kid right here. No, you cannot have it back. I have not finished with it. What's wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's your problem? The problem is that thief will not return to me the picture book I lent him. It's only a picture book, and poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Ugh, stop bothering me and go away. Crikey, either he's had his heart broken, every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it, or you need to put him over someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted, but he's so lively. Well, it depends on which part of his heart's been stolen, ain't it? Changes his personality in all different ways, it does. Anyway, what are we going to do about it? More importantly, are we going to help the other lad get his book back? We sure are. I'd hate for them not to be friends anymore. Righto. Then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, ain't it? And we kind of have kindness already. So here we go. I think we picked that up. Fix that kid up. What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but I truly meant to return it. Of course, I will go and fetch it now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you so very much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this. He gave us some money too. Okay, cool. There we go. Got some white bread. Alicia, that's everyone except for the person near the beginning. 2 people near the beginning. Actually, wait a minute, there's a mission over here. Hello. I didn't see you flashing before. Hey, friend. Curses, I lack the necessary ingredients. What to do? Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary Mamuni dishes come into my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? It is known as tiki mahala. According to the recipe, it's complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Crikey, that sounds like a proper tasty gobful. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather the ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to taste the tiki mahala since ancient times. Thank you. You are most excellent and helpful young fellow. Now to create the masterpiece, I need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of Sheik's special spices. Sheik's special spices? Where do I get those? I'm afraid I do not know for certain, but I have heard that there's one known as the Sheik of Spice somewhere in this fair city. Oh, that sounds like a good place to start, eh? Let's shake a leg and find ourselves a Sheik, shall we? If you have further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. My question is where to find beef and fluffy rice. No idea where you might find Sheik special spice. Well, I don't want to know where the Sheik special spice is, but I'd kind of like to know where to find the other thing, though. Hoot Nanny. I haven't even checked the Common Master. Actually, does she have anything? Hoot Nanny might have something for me. Who's there? Oh, hello. Who can I help you today? We have a huge range of goods on offer in Al-Mamun's famous babanas, items exotic enough to make your head right around. Oh, there's some fluffy rice, tender beef. Oh. That's how easy it was to find. Okay. That's good to know. I'll be seeing you soon. Ooh. Grabby. Okay, so we got everything else that he needs. It's good to know. Okay. That was the hoot name that I just went to, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, hello. By the beards of the ancients, we have punished them so severely last time, and yet they are back once more to sow the unrest in the fields. What's the matter, ma'am? It is terrible. Wild creatures of the most mysterious nature are running amok in our precious Brabana fields. If this continues, I will have no choice but to spend my nights patrolling the very fields I worked through, out the day. Jeepers, that doesn't sound good. Are the creatures dangerous? Dangerous, they would pluck and eat my very livelihood from the trees. I have no choice but to drive them from this land. Boy, she sure is brave. Ain't it though? It's not every woman her age goes out fighting monsters of an evening. I tell you what she's got in spades, Ollie boy. Courage, She's the bravest lady I've ever met. Say, would you mind if we borrowed a little bravery to help people in need, man? People in need, you say, to help a child as young as yourself striving to do good in the world is a fine thing indeed. Borrow from me what you will. Thank you very much, ma'am. There we go. Got some more courage. How odd, my heart feels light yet warm. It's a strange feeling, but not unpleasant. Is that all you need of me? Very well. Hey, friend. Sigh. Oh. I am so very weary. Where is the fire I once had? Are you sick, sir? Sick? It is worse than mere sickness, boy. Much worse. I have grown tired of mixing your spices. The mixing of spices is my life. Oi, oi! This must be the sheik of spice we heard about, ain't it? It must be, huh? But there's something up with the old fella. We best find out what it is, eh? We should, huh? How come you don't want to mix spices anymore, sir? You ask why? There is no why. There is only emptiness. But you know, you're known all over as the spice for your spice mixing, Mr. Sheep. Don't you have customers who rely on you? Perhaps I do, but I cannot bring myself to do what they ask of me. I can barely bring myself to rise each morning. Jeepers. We were kinda hoping you'd mix some of the spices for us, but it seems like you're in real bad way. I wish only to rest. Please bother someone else. But save your breath, Allie boy. The old codger's broken-hearted, ain't it? He is. He is. Drained of every drop of enthusiasm, unless I'm very much mistaken. We have to help him, Mr. Drippy. That we do, Allie boy. That we do. Find the sheik and Vavoom. The Vavoom, he needs to spice up his life. Good thing we had that from the past town. Because I don't think we found any enthusiasm in this town yet. Oh, here you go. By the beards of the ancients, what is this strange sensation? I feel alive. And I wish them to mix spices with more urgency than ever before in my long life. Neato, we did it, Mr. Drippy. That's like some tidy work, Allie boy. I don't understand. This thanks to you. Then I am in your debt. I must reward you. Here, please accept this. And if you have any spice-related requests, I would be honored to hear them. I wish only to work my mixing magic. As a matter of fact, we do. Could you mix us some of your special spices? My special spices? Where'd you hear of talk of such things? Keep your hair on, matey. Who runs that curry stall asked us, ain't it? He needs ingredients for his tiki mahala. Very well. If that's all you require them for, I will be glad to oblige you. But I do not have all of the ingredients required. You must bring me those I am lacking. Sure, what do you mean, Mr. Sheep? For such a potent mixture, I will require turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Yes, sir. Thank you for agreeing to help us. Think nothing of it, boy. It is a pleasure. Return to me when you have the ingredients I require. King of Curries. Okay. I have no clue how to get those, so you gonna tell me? I must tell you again. Turmeric root can be obtained from a beast known as a lumberwood. And the ancients smile upon me, boy. The ferocious foe has recently appeared in mere leaks from here. Visit Swiss Solutions to learn more. Spicy seeds can only be obtained from only the hottest of soils, perhaps those of the great volcano. Wait, Swiss Solutions can tell me about that. What? Maybe it's a bounty. Oh, yep. That's why. I think I'm gonna save for this one right here, jackpot. You need all those to unlock the next group of them, so. In order to get that, we'll need to do that. And also, let's go to the Cog Master. Customer, you don't mean to crow, but our wares are the finest in the land. Don't get caught short. Now grab some of the exclusive items before they fly out the door. Bone sword. Flint spear. Oh. I was confused for a second. That one. Not the other one, please. Woodcutter's axe. We don't have anything with an axe. We can use the bone sword. Buy the crude claws for bud here. Mist robe, snakeskin cloth. Of course, we're gonna get this. There we go. Let's put all the stuff we don't need anymore. Shield. With these prices, we must be raving mad to come again soon. Starting to mix Drippy's voice and the other characters at this point. Oh, I am very afraid. I cannot bring myself to go. Is there something wrong, mister? You seem a little unhappy. Indeed I am, boy. You will hear my tale of woe? Sure. Thank you, you are a kind-hearted child. You see, I am a purveyor of Isle Moon's finest milk ice creams. I have been preparing to set off on a journey to research means of making my wares yet more refreshing and delicious. You have? Where are you headed? A village in a realm of ice, far off beyond the horizon. The people of the village are versed in all the ways of ice, and I hope to learn how to improve my wares yet further. That's amazing. It takes a whole lot of guts to go out into the big, wide world. Good luck. You do not understand. I cannot go any longer. Though I have invested much time and effort in my preparations. What? Why the flip not? I thought you said you made your mind up. Go. I have been assailed by insurmountable terror. The talk of a savage beasts roaming the land fills me with dread. I cannot bring myself to depart. What has happened to me? Oh, I was once so brave and so driven to take the next step in ice cream advancement. This doesn't seem like your average change of heart. Huh, Mr. Drippy. Do you think he's broken-hearted? I reckon he might be Allie boy, lacking in courage if I'm not mistaken. And without it, he's never going to up his ice cream game. There's tragic. I can't leave him like this, so we'll have to find him some courage. Tidy, let's get it to it then, shall we? There goes all my pieces of art. By the beards of the ancient, I am filled with the most powerful boldness. I fear neither beast nor man. I can endure any hardship in my efforts. Might further the advancements of ice cream. Tidy looks like someone's back to his old self. It sure does. You're all better now, mister. Better? I'm better than better. I must depart on my journey at once. You have my thanks. This can express but a fraction of my gratitude, but please, you must accept it. Carrot cakes. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's head on out, since we don't have any more to do here, other than missions that we can't get to yet. So we gotta go find that volcano, it seems. Boys and girls, I just want to take a second and say to go and check out my friends' channels on the channel section on my page, and one of them will be on the ending of this video, on the ending card. Please go check them out. They're all pretty cool people. Okay, see y'all later. Have a great day. Peace out and keep being spooky.